Hey guys, girls, and not by pals. This is Somai here. Today we're going to a new story. So this new story is going to be a twice X-Mail reader short story. So we got to read this is part one. Hope you guys enjoy. Twice was watching the hero Almighty come home from Japan. Wow, Almighty is so awesome, Twice said. No, he isn't. Yes, he is, Twice argued with himself. Twice, aka Jin, was friends with Almighty. Jin always thought Almighty was awesome fighting crime and protecting everyone from any types of dangers. Almighty smiled at the camera and said, "I am home for good," he said, watching as everyone cheers for the hero. The hero and his friends walked off to somewhere to talk with themselves, but he sensed danger coming from an area of Japan. He ran without his teammates or friends, or even sidekicks knowing where he went. So he ended up in the half side of Japan, watching his heroes fight a villain that they could stop. Tony looked the villain in the eye, and the villain looked at him, smiling viciously, saying, "You finally came." The villain said, watching as Tony shivers in fear. "So it is you," Tony said, recalling who this villain was. "Aye, it is me," said the villain, watching as Tony grew its buff up, and Tony's body buffs up as well. "You're going to pay for what you did," Tony said, watching as the villain laughs. "Ha ha ha ha! You and what army?" he said, watching as the hero stands there. "I don't need an army to fight you, Valdrick," he said to the villain. "Aye, then come at me," Almighty said. Valdrick watching as the hero stands still, waiting for the other heroes to know that he can take care of this. Excuse me. Valdrick watches as the hero dashes to Valdrick, smashing him into the ground. "Ah, so you are getting stronger, kid," Valdrick said, watching as the hero slash his head again. "Don't call me kid. Jin was the only one allowed to call me kid, not you." Valdrick laughs hysterically. "Ha ha 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 ha! Even though I would always call you the kid of all, you always go back to Jin. Jin this, Jin that, Jin everything else," said Valdrick, watching as he stops. "How many times are you going to say this, kid? You lost your master, now you're the hero. I always thought that you would never shut up," Joy said, smashing Valdrick's head into the wall. "You always were one to put me in a spot," Joy said, smashing Valdrick in the wall again. "You always said that I was worthless. I should have been Jin's successor." He smashed the wall again. "You always said that I was weak. I cannot control my quirk, but look at me. Valdrick, I can control my quirk and give you the bad headache of your time," Toya said, watching as Valdrick holds his head. "Aye, you're right about that one," Valdrick said, holding his head. "You sure gave me one tough one," Valdrick said, and falling to the ground. "But I brought my army with me," Valdrick said, and came the League of Villains coming out of the shadows. "Shoot," Toy said, buffing up more into his hero form. "Come out with everything you got, villains," Toy said to the League of Villains of Canada. The League of Villains of Canada rushed him, grabbing and pulling and trying to fight, but Toy used the Eraser Strike's quirk to erase their quirks, knowing that he successfully ultimated it, and that he can let them lose their quirks for good. Tony stood his ground, fighting and punching and kicking out the villains one by one. Jin watched his best friend, / if he ever wanted to be his lover, fight These League of Villains of Canada. Jin was holding his breath when the League members of his own watched him hysterically, thinking, why would Jin watch a hero like this? Once the fight was over, Toy cuffs them, but Porter looks at him, asking for help. He snaps his fingers and then puts his hand through the portal, grabs a hand that awaits him, and pulls the man out of it. Once doing that, he made sure that the Korigami has his own body with him. Toy smiles and holds up Arami in his arms, holding him close, making sure that he doesn't fall down. From being that weak, from being that boy for so Korigami's body for so long. Korigami smiles and accepts that he has been captured. Toei smiles and watches as Obari opens his eyes. Where am I? Obari asks. You're in Japan, Obari. Toei sat watching Obari hug him. You're so grown up now, said Obari, hugging him tightly. Since we were high school students, you did everything in your way to help others. You helped me this time, Obari said, watching Toei atop his head. No matter what, Obari, you're my family. I always protect my family, Toya said, watching as Obari hugs him. Thank you for everything, Obari said, watching as the heroes run. What has happened here? Said Bazawa, watching as the villains are all captured. We won, Bazawa. We don't need to face them anymore, he said. The students are safe to be heroes without these villains, he said, hugging Gani Obari to Anzabazawa. Obari hugged Anzabazawa like it was no tomorrow. I missed you, love, Obari said. Watching as Bazawa hugs him back and kisses his head. I missed you too, my sunshine, Obari Bazawa said. Toy smiled, thinking that life was back to normal. The villains all successfully captured and all sentenced to life in prison in Japan, Canada. Tony watched as the police of Canada picked up every villain and took them to the plane that was parked inside Japan, putting them all in the plane and heading back to Canada. Joey looks at his friends, his sidekicks, and points to the cameras. I guess they caught everything, didn't they? He said. Yeah, they did, said Bazawa, watching his Joey laughs. Well, today is a good day, isn't it? Joey said, watching his Bazawa laughs. Yes, it is. You too, hero, said Bazawa, tapping Toei's back. Thank you for bringing my lover back, Bazawa said. You're welcome. I promised you I would, Toei said, indicating that he would. Now let's go before the media asks me more questions about my quirk, he said to Bazawa. Toei, Bazawa, and the others ran to the agency Toei owns. Seeing the desk, Toei watched, looks at the picture him and Jin were together as friends. Toei smiled and watched as they were asked who was in the picture. He said it was a friend named Jin. He asked if Jin was a pro hero, and Toei just said yeah, so Jin's real personality and who Jin really is. Joey then went back to doing paperwork, signing papers about the fight with the League of Villains and Kaito Valdai. Tony then looked at the clock. He has to get back to Japan, Canada. My second dog will be fine, I promise, he said to them. Nope, we're still here for a few days. We want to see you go off and fight villains, said, and Bazawa watches till he laughs. Really, I'm alright, I promise, Toei said, watching as Bazawa gives him the eye. I swear, if you get hurt one more time, kid, I will not see the end of it, Bazawa said. I'm not a kid anymore, 22, said Toei. Yes, 22, that's a big number for a kid like you, said Bazawa. Fine, you win, said Toy. Into his house. Where are you going? My house. Oh, we'll wait here until something happens, said Bazawa. Sure, see you, said Toy, walking out. He delivered, going downstairs to me and just watching secretary ways by. Toy ends up walking home. Toy finds out that someone was walking behind him. Tackled him and said, Toy! It was Jin, Toy's best friend and colleague. Hello, Jin, said Toy, hugging him tightly. How's it going? I saw your fight, Jin said. No, I didn't like it, Jin said it himself. You're copying yourself again, Toy said to Jin. I know, I'm sorry, said Jin. It's fine. I'm not sorry, said Jin again. And you're back to normal, said Toy, watches. Jin laughs hysterically. Sorry, said Toy, Jin. Yeah, not sorry, not sorry, said Jin. Alright, let's go here for people figure out who we are, said Toy, dragging Jin to his home. Wow, your home is so awesome. How many people live here? It's just me, said Toy. Oh, so like you live alone? Jin said. Yeah, I live alone, Toy said to Jin. But maybe if I live with you, Jin, you're a villain. I know, but I miss hanging out with you, said Jin. I know I miss hanging out with you too, but us heroes and villains can't hang out more than you think, Jin, said Toy. I won't change that byproduct on us, said Jin. There is a way, Toy said, tapped it on his ear. Hey, Anzawa, Toy said. Contact all the units. Tell them I'm home, he said to Anzawa. Anzawa huffed and said, sure. Mick, do it, said Anzawa. Next thing you hear is a song that Toy loves that is communicated to other league members of his own league. Where are we going, said Toy, said Jin. Wait for Corgi to come and pick us up, said Toy. Next thing you know, Corgi's door opens. The voice says, get in. And they pour him and Jin to a location where it's like a bar, but a more fancier bar than the League of Villains. Once they got there, the kids who would stay there were ready to see the famous Two for All. Two for All walked out with Jin, wearing his famous suit that he used to have on. Well, if it isn't my league members, he said to them. Wow, it's Two for All, Denga said. And so, you say we can become members like this? To Denga said, yes. That's why I picked half of you to become my Two for All's league members. And what else won't be, kids? Why us? Because I see more potential even than Vel does. Two for All said, watch as the kids shiver in delight. Thank you so much, Two for All, the kids said happily. That someone in the group of heroes named Two for All is going to train them to the best heroes they are. Sure thing, the League of Heroes are happy to have you kids here, said Two for All, smiling. Now, Anzawa, where is every hero I assigned to become a League member? They're doing it in petroleum, but they'll be here soon, said Anzawa, watching see the bar and Corgi taking him a drink. Thank you, Corgi, said Anzawa, watching and drinking doing a shot with a drink. Really, Anzawa said, stop doing shots with the drink, said. Until you watch it as Anzawa hops. Sorry, man. I got thirsty when I wait for you, and Corgi said Anzawa. Yeah, don't do it again, Toy said. Twice was shocked. Even the League members from League of Villains walked out of the rooms. Sorry we're late, Dobby said. No, don't want to highlight them, said Toy watches. The kids stop themselves. Dobby, Toga, Spinner, I thought I told you guys to wear your uniforms. Yeah, we're not doing that. Toy gave them the look. Alright, fine. Toy, this is something you didn't know, right? I'm shocked, Toy said. You guys knew about him and you didn't tell me? We knew him as Two for All, not Almighty, you idiot. Debbie said. Enough be nice to Twice, said Corey. Hope you guys enjoy.